Hello. Good morning to everybody. I'm gonna be starting my day this morning, but I wanted to kind of address the comments and stuff about just people in general and how mean they can be. And I'm a kind of person, I take a screenshot of it and I just post it on Facebook so that people know that I'm not a mean person. I'm not a rude person, but I a lot of stuff I ignore. But it's sad for somebody to tell my sister she has bent up anger, but you want to sit up here and talk about me, which my sister and my family, they're gonna defend me because I'm not a bad person. And for a lady, hello to you. I see you. This lady right here. You can see her name. She excoriated me simply because I wanted to go to a food bank. The owner of the food bank has never had a problem with me going to that food bank. So for this lady to tell me that I shouldn't go or that I can't go or that it's wrong for me to go, that's how I took it, what she was saying to me. And it's wrong. I don't do anything to anybody. I don't tell people how to live. I don't tell people what to buy. I don't tell people how to spend their money. I don't tell people who they should get married to. I don't tell people who they should worship. Those are three no-no things that I don't get in people's personal lives or their business. I do not. And if everybody did that on Facebook or any other social media site, um, don't be in someone's business. Leave their personal life alone. She went from I went from talking about food, from the food bank and stuff. This woman talking about my personal life and laughing at me. And it's not funny. And that white lady wouldn't like it if I talked about her personal life and stuff that I don't know anything about. That's not my business. That's not my right to sit up here and say something. But I address stuff like this. I post it so that people can see it. They're the ones who look like a fool, not me. I'm not the one that's sitting up here saying negative comments about people unless people say negative stuff about me. Because I'm only human. I'm going to say something back. You say something to me, I'm not finna sit there and, oh, okay, I'm going to do the nice Christian thing and not say nothing. No, just because the Bible says to do this and do that and turn and whatever, I'm not fit to let people talk about me when I ain't done nothing to them. It says, Bailing bright blessings. Yeah, all you can do is pray for somebody like that. I try. Someone says blessings. Yeah, because all you can do is pray for people who want to be negative, but I'm not going to let people talk about me. Praying for them doesn't mean I'm going to ignore somebody who wants to be mean to me and talk about my family when I was only talking about food and they went into this whole thing. I unfriended them because I don't know. I don't, I've never said anything negative about that person. I've never said anything to them. What happened is I posted a comment up here about a food bank that I go to. And the lady should get her life in check before trying to talk about me, because there's plenty of wealthy people and people who have money who also cut corners to save money too. They might not go to food banks, but they get tax breaks and other stuff, and she ain't talking about their situation, but she wants to sit up here and talk about mine. I don't talk about people or what they should believe in or if they should be Democrat or Republican. Sounds like a good deep Facebook cleaning is in order. That's what. I unfriended that lady. I don't have time for that. I just posted something on my Facebook page, blocked them. Yeah, I don't have time for it because I don't do anything to people, and y'all know that. What do I post inappropriate stuff on Facebook? No. Do I post pictures of stuff that of me doing inappropriate things? No, I do not. I don't post violent stuff or nothing of me doing crazy stuff. Now, videos or stuff like that, that's videos that's on TV and stuff. But as far as me doing inappropriate stuff, no. But for this lady to sit up here and talk about me, she don't know me. You know, she doesn't know me. She just assumes that, I guess, that I take advantage of places. No, you don't know. The owner of the place ain't never had a problem with me going there. So that lady needs to leave me alone about food banks, because I get permission from the people who run it, and the people who own it make the rules, not her. When you have the money and you make the rules, guess what? Then you can allow people to come to places. Restaurants and businesses like me because I take pictures of their products and stuff like that. WFAA Channel 8 News. A lot of people seen my pictures that I take. Businesses comment on my pictures and how I take them because I do a good job. But this lady that wants to talk about me, she can go to hell. Because I will never let somebody dampen my spirit or my life. Yeah, I try to be amazing. I try to be appropriate. I don't, I've gradually moved and tried to move away from negativity when it comes to me. Yeah, I post stuff here and there that's on TV or whatever, but I'm specifically talking about me. No one has seen me do inappropriate stuff. I don't fight people. You don't see me in video. Talk about stuff like that and help those people. Don't sit up here and judge me when I'm sitting up here doing shit right in my life. I do what's right in my life and I still get excoriated for doing what's right. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go to Abu Dhabi. I'm finna swim. I'm finna go to a swim camp. Do I care about what some lady thinks? No, not really. But I like talking about stuff like this so that people can see the stupidity and negativity in people. Because you judging me for something that I ain't asked this lady for no money. I mean, same thing with the dude that told me to get a job. I blocked him too. The lawyer or attorney or whatever you want to call him or whatever he was. If you don't like the fact that I'm using GoFundMe or whatever, then get off my page. Because there are plenty of people who have money who have used GoFundMe, who have went to food banks, who have taken advantage of systems. Just because somebody's got a lot of money don't mean they want to spend it all. Do you understand? That's what it is. So for a person who want to sit up here and get mad at me because I want to save money and eat good, I'm eating every day. At least I'm eating good. Like the owner told me of the food bank. If I want to come back there, I can come back there. And that ain't nothing on that lady or anybody else. First of all, that food bank is not income based. There are plenty of food banks that are not income based. And for that lady right there, that you see right there to sit up there and laugh at me, she can go to hell. Because I don't got time for it. I do stuff right in my life. Maybe doing stuff right, it might not be the most popular thing, but it's the most truthful thing. And people like it when you're honest. And when I post pictures about food banks and whatever else, it is to help people. It is not to be negative. It is not to bring negativity. It is not to boast. It is none of that. It says they are just, people are going to be how they are. And I see your comment. It's sad. And it's crazy, but it doesn't stop me from going to the food bank. I post pictures of different food banks in different places because it helps people. Lady asked me on the WFAA Channel 8 website where they post stuff on food. She said, "Where is that food bank?" And I told her. You know what I'm saying? There are people who want help and want to know about good resources such as medical, dentists, other stuff. And I post places that I've been so that people can see, okay, these are real places. They're not hole-in-the-wall places. They're rated very well. All these places that I post, if people don't like that I spend my money on stuff like that or spend money on, then too bad. Because I'm always make sure that my teeth and everything, just overall that I'm doing what I can to be healthy and happy. And if I'm getting food from a food bank or a person who owns the food bank, you can't get mad at me for that. Because I'm going to take what is given to me. Rich people do it every day. And I don't see nobody sitting up here complaining about, why they get tax breaks or why they get billions of dollars given to them for bailouts. I don't hear people complaining about that, but they want to sit up here and complain about my life. And why do I get to live here? Or why do you live in a place like that? Or why is your family like this? Or, you know what I'm saying? Get in where you fit in. That's what I say in life. It says food banks are not only for people in need. Also, yeah, food banks prevent waste. That's another initiative that they have out here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, okay? Because there are a lot of legislative things that go on out here, and I'm going to keep it 100. They don't want food stamps out here. So what they've done, and that's just 100, they don't want it. This is Texas, okay? I'm going to keep it 100. Says you are Olympic winner, folks. Yeah, they tripping. Yeah, I'm an Olympic winner. Yeah, they tripping. But what I keep at 100 is Texas does not want food stamps. They just don't want it. They give you so little because they also say on the back end, we give a lot of food away. And they're not lying. They have a warehouse out here, and it's as big as 3 football fields. They give away food. And so I'm not going to be ashamed to go get that food when that food is given to me, when the state has mandated that they give away so many tons of food a year. Why I'm going to get food stamps when I can go get food for free? For free and don't have to pay nothing for it. Now, some things that they don't have, like milk or ice cream, of course, or whatever, you can go buy that yourself. Whatever they don't have, then you can buy or cut out coupons. I'm not fit to let somebody tell me that I don't deserve to live a good life or have food on my table. Because I bet you I'm not telling you that you don't deserve a car, but I don't have one. So people who have vehicles, that's not a necessity either. Yeah, it says, who cares what they say? You do you, screw them, amen. Right on, right on, right on. I like what that person said. Who cares? Screw them. Yeah, that's how I feel. You know, that's why I talk about this stuff. Not because it makes me not want to go. It makes me want to go more. And the owner of the food bank, Community Food Bank, shout out to her. I did a video for them around a little bit around Thanksgiving, Christmas time of last year, and she liked how I articulated the stuff and talked about the food bank. So I do what I can to get the word out there to help people. I'm not on the internet to boast or look at me. No, I get information out to help people. Several other people said that they were helped by information that I posted. Let's see what someone wrote. Michigan, the food banks have coupons to use also. Yeah, okay, and someone says where they live, food banks have coupons to use also. Out here, some food banks even give away dog food. So you don't know somebody's situation before you sit up here and judge them. The lady who made the rude comments and the other lady from the other night on the WFAA cooking page who wanted to criticize the fact that I go to food banks, and I clap right back at you. Because I live in a state that allows for food banks to exist. And more so, they believe, it's what they said, that if we can get away from giving somebody $200 and $300, like, you know, in food stamps. A lot of people, some states give you $200 and $300, but what they found is a lot of people end up selling their food stamps. Well, when you go to a food bank, you get food, meat, and all that kind of stuff. And you saw and you see the pictures that I take each time. It says, so all of these, you go to the food and you gonna be the one to make the food run out. It says, wow, it says, so all of the, you go to the food, plenty to the food pantry, and you gonna be the one to make food run out. Someone says something about food could run out. Well, that would be a disaster to have food completely run out. I mean, they have enough food there for everybody. That they do, and it's very organized. It says people with people, helping people, always being met with. Yeah, it always seems like that when people help other people. There's always some kind of controversy with that, but it shouldn't be. Because that's the problem with American society. Oh, I pray to God if I go overseas and I like it over there, and I see what I see, that'd be very interesting. I would come back to America with a whole different perspective. I bet you I will. America claims to be the greatest country on earth, but we lock up more people than any other country. We deny kids school lunches here and all this other stuff, and all these other things, and we deal with racism and gun violence. So I don't know how America can still hang in there, but we're trying. It says we have food trucks passing out food all the time here. Okay, someone says that there are food trucks that come along and pass out food all the time where they live. So not only food banks, they have mobile pantries is what we're going to call it. Tarrant Area Food Bank has mobile pantries. And even Tarrant Area Food Bank, one of the biggest in this area, said that, and I quote, food is not just for the homeless. Food is also for people who have places to live. People who have places to live go hungry too. 1.2 million children across the United States or more, they go hungry. Or more. So that's all I'm talking about. For a lady to sit up here, I know what I'm talking about. For a lady to sit up here and excoriate me. Because I know that I'm on the right path with my life and I'm doing what I'm supposed to. And no one's going to be mad at that. Over 1 million people saw my video on ESPN, so I know I'm doing what is right. It says, I am saying they act like you're going to the pantry is taking food out of the one's mouth, but the food is for everyone. Yep, someone says the food is for everybody. Yes, it is. That particular food bank that I go to each time, and a couple others. I don't go to all the food banks because a lot of those are income restricted and other things, and they ask who live with you. But ones that are strictly for everybody and that is not income based, those are the ones that I go to. Someone says agree. I think that this is a good subject to talk about because there are a lot of people who are hungry and you should not have to be. I don't have a vehicle. So I sacrifice not having a vehicle, but jumping my butt on the bus to go to a food bank. Or going to Uber. It says on my third passport, once we change the way we look at things, the things change. Profits what we can, our reality. Yeah, somebody talks about reality and things like that. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's true. And when you go to another place or you see another place, it makes you think, how good is America when you certainly see places like Abu Dhabi and other parts of the world, and you don't hear about them not wanting to feed people when they have plenty. When other parts of the world, like for example, if Mexicans and other people, they live together, they work together. You might have 5 and 6 of them in one house, but they work together. That's what I'm saying. Or families or people who live together, that you help one another. Or if you're in a relationship or whatever in your life, you help one another or have a backbone. Food banks are another place where people can get help with just more than food. This food bank, like I said, gives out dog food. They give out dog food to people. So there are other needs than just, human food and other things. So I talk about this issue because I know that so many people are hungry and it's not funny. And for a person to laugh about that, it is not funny when you have your food taken from you, then she would not be laughing anymore. I think that when you look at a broad perspective overall and how Americans treat one another, it's not good. And it hasn't been good for the last 20 years or so on how we treat one another. We treat people like they trash. Rich people, they some of them give to help others, and even those people who give are excoriating for giving. And those who have money, they have a great responsibility too. Is it that they have to give all their money away? No. But there are people who have money. There are folks who have money and they've helped people with food and whatever else. God bless those who do. Because not everybody's able to go out and go have a nice, happy, rich life. That just doesn't work like that for everybody. I go to food banks and cut coupons and I ain't ashamed of it. Because it allows me to save money and there's nothing wrong with that. The government saves money by cutting programs. Rich people save money by getting benefits or whatever you want to call it, tax breaks. Poor people try to save money wherever they can by applying for programs that are available to them. No one person should be excoriated for what they choose to do with their money and how they choose to save it or spend it. That is no one's business. And 3 things that I think that could help people understand what I mean and why I talk about this kind of stuff. When you learn to stay out of somebody else's business when it comes to, what they believe in. So if they believe in whatever it is, religion, they can be under that. Who they choose to be with or sleep with or whatever the case may be, that is their life and how they choose to live. And just thirdly, just be yourself. That's what I do each day. It says big food, okay, it says dig food, okay, community banks and more just in my community allows, okay, those who are one for all, they totally help with whatever behavior, okay, dogs. This food bank helps with that too, man. And they had a spade and neuter out there too. I don't know if she'll be out there tomorrow, but I took pictures of that. The animal, I think PCA, the animal place was out there. They deal with spading, neutering, that kind of stuff. So there was a cost to that. I think she said $65, something like that. So that's pretty reasonable. So they do things like that there. So it's not just all about food. Same thing with churches. People got it all twisted about churches and stuff too. And, I have the right to believe in God. There are people who don't. But I don't want to keep hearing, well, it's the devil's religion and all these other things. You have the right to choose to believe in what you want. Be with who you want to be with. Marry who you want to marry. Spend your money how you want to spend it or save it or whatever. Those are 3 things that my grandmother taught me, man. And I tell you what, I don't ask people personal stuff or how they live or how they should be in their life or how they should dress. Because I posted the other day that if a man, because I'm a female, I like dudes, if a man does not like the way you dress or the way you act or the way you want to be in your life, then they're not for you. Same thing, dudes. If a woman's trying to use you for your possessions or what you have or whatever it is, or your whatever, that person ain't for you. So it goes both ways. No matter what relationship you in or whatever you're trying to do in your life, it is about helping one another, and that's what I try to do. And I try to get this information up here, so no matter what struggle you in your life, that you can try to get the help that you need. It says it's about caring for humanity. There you go. Someone wrote that. It is, because what I talk about is wanting to help people overall. Not just about food I post on here. I've posted stuff from Hanger. I've posted stuff from Dennis Chiroclet and others. I've posted health information of products and stuff like that, so you can see that it's tangible and that it's real. That I'm holding it in my hand. And you can see the pictures I take. That is why I take pictures. I've had people excoriate me for taking pictures. But businesses haven't. They like it. They like the pictures. They like it. Several places that I've went to eat before. They like it. Some places have sent me gift cards. They like it. The flower shop in Fort Worth, they like it. Because I talk about their business, because it's stuff in there that can help people. Gluten-free food, that kind of stuff. But people want to excoriate me for posting food and stuff like that. Come on, man. When you do what's right in your life, then it shouldn't matter what other people think, because right is right and wrong is wrong. More people are gravitated toward negativity than positivity. I don't know why that is. I don't know. All I know is in my life is I try to help people. And if people excoriate me for that, I promise you there is more good in the world than there is evil. Or at least there are more people in the world who want to do good. And so in my life, I pray to God each day that I try to do good in my life and do what I can to help others and those who may be different. That is a shame, Smith. It's sad. Yes, it is that a person is so judgmental that they seem to lose the bigger picture, at least about me. I don't get on here, like I said, and boast about possessions or anything like that, or having clothes or no clothes or whatever. I don't get on here talking about negative stuff. I do want to talk about what is fun and what is good in my life and how my life is going. Life is fun right now, and I hope it is for everyone else. I hope this year was certainly so far better than the last year, 2017. So hopefully everyone, you've met your goals, if that's gaining weight or losing weight or whatever it is you choose to do, in your life. Are you happy? Are you able to meet all the goals that you set for yourself? And that's how I look at life. But I'll continue to post stuff about food and food banks, okay? Because that's what this conversation was about. It was about a lady excoriating me for that. It says, "You're an amazing lady. Okay, get going. Okay, have a beautiful day." Yes, I will. I certainly will. You have a good day too. Everybody have fun. The weather will be nice today. About 92 degrees. Very nice for swimming. Low humidity, so you can sit outside on the balcony like I am right now. Beautiful day. Sun's high in the sky. Good day to go swimming. Every day should be a day of fun. You should always find a job that you like, not one that you hate, and try to have fun. I've always said that if you do find a job that you're happy with, then it is not work. Or whatever it is you choose to do in your life. Now that school started, everyone has went back to school, kids and stuff like that. So find a career or something that you like and continue to do it. If I could pick a career, I would like to do photography, because I've gotten a lot of comments, and shout out to Google. Google, I'm up to 6 million subscribers who have looked at my photos on Google. I've posted some 13,000 photos on Google reviews. So apparently I'm doing a good job at my work, because if I had a job that I could pick, I would want to be a photographer, because I think that would be a good career for me. I think it would be fun. But athletics, I will be getting ready for swimming. I will get ready to have fun and enjoy life. But I'll never let negative people bring me down or tell me not to go to places. I'm not going to change the way I live or the way I am for anybody. People say, well, you worry about what people think or whatever. I think anybody would worry about what someone thinks. I don't necessarily worry about it, but I do talk about it. But then the next day, I move on. Unless it was something physical or something like that. But verbal stuff, I try to move on from that. But this lady proves once again that, a lot of, I'm not trying to be mean, but a lot of women, for whatever reason, have been mean to me in my life. Not all, but some. And I don't know why that is. I do not know why women, a lot of times, are mean to me. And some men, too, like the dude that told me to get a life and get a job, all because I posted something about a GoFundMe for my trip. And I block people like that because I don't need negativity. You know what I'm saying? People who don't want to be my friend, they don't have to be on my page. Like I told that lady, you don't have to talk to me. She's the one that says stuff to me. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like women who want to treat me like I'm stupid. You know, I've had women, say I'm not smart enough. That's unacceptable too, because they don't know me. All these people that have problems in their lives, or they in debt, or they, whatever the case may be. Don't judge me until you get your life right. I know people who make a lot more money than me, but they in debt and have other problems with their life, but talk about me. Okay. Why? Make a lot more money than I do, and their life is in shambles. I don't talk about people. I do not talk about people because I don't think it's right. Unless somebody talks about me, I'm going to talk about them back, because I'm only human. I'm not going to be nice to people who are not nice to me. And I think that's any human being. That would be equivalent to me letting you punch me in my face and I don't do nothing. I clap back at people who are mean to me. And especially when they talk about my family and stuff. So that, that's a no-no. I don't talk about people's families. I don't talk about how they live their life or what possessions they have. Because when this old world fades away, all your possessions go away too. A lady gave me an analogy about a fire. She said the fire raged over our place. She was talking about California fires and stuff like this. And she said, the fire raged over my place, and I continued to run as fast as I could into the next car down the way. I got in the car and drove as fast as I could, trying to escape the flames, but also realizing that everything that I thought I knew and the place that I lived for over 30 years went up in flames as I tried to escape. She says, as I drove down the winding road, I realized that everything that I had was no longer there, and I knew that I would never have a home to come back to. Folks, home is not on this earth, and I always tell people that. No matter how rich you are, God can give it to you and take it from you. So I'll never be excoriated if I choose to make sure I have a good life, because I don't worry about what people think about what I don't have or what I should do. Hello to you, cousin. But I think that in my situation, I just try to keep it all in perspective, because God can give it to you and he can take it away. Same thing with your health. God can give you your health, he can take it away. God can give you possessions and take them from you. And even for those who don't believe in God, I'll put it in a secular way for you. Fires and Mother Nature, people can't control that. So that's just what it is for the secular folks out there, or people who don't believe in God. So I just look at that, man, that it doesn't matter to me, because I'll continue to live my life and go to food banks and enjoy myself. I also want to take this moment and pray for people who may be going through serious issues in their lives, and that they may find peace in their lives with understanding, and know that things will be okay. My prayers also go out to people in California who are dealing with serious issues at this time, including fires. My prayers too go out to the folks in Hawaii and others who are dealing with hurricanes and other natural disasters. I am thankful each day for the Lord Jesus Christ and what he has given me. Also, for those who don't believe in God, may they come to understand God for who he is. And even if they don't, God also gives you a choice. And so it is only up to that person to make a choice or not. I try to do what I can to help people, and I always will. And I ask God to give me the strength each day to do so. God bless y'all, and I hope that you have a good rest of your morning. I'm going to get ready to finish watching my show. It is on. I really appreciate y'all. And then today, later on, when, I'm going to go swimming and just have a good time. And that's what it's about. Just have a good time. have a good day, and I hope that all of y'all have a good day and get out and go swimming, ride a bike, take a drive, yard work, whatever it is. It's very nice outside. God bless y'all. Hello, cousin. I got that Facebook link up there. If the family, get that to the family and stuff and find out what they're able to do. I appreciate you, cousin, and you be careful now.